Faith. Belief in action. Randy Ollis is finding people who are guided by their faith from all religions, denominations, and walks of life, and sharing their stories with you. From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is Finding Faith, brought to you by Northview Church.
All right, today in Finding Faith, Holy Week is almost upon us here. Joining us from the historic Christ Church Cathedral is Reverend Canon Greg Baker. And Reverend, you guys have a busy week ahead. That begins on Saturday with a performance. Is that correct? And before you talk about that, Canon. All right, I just want to ask you, what does Canon stand for?
Canon. It's a historical title in the church that harkens back to cathedral communities in the medieval time in England when clergy would live together and live by a canon regulae, a rule of life, and pray together. So,
okay, you're okay with me asking that question?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah.
So anyway, tell us what's coming up here. I believe starting this weekend?
Starting this weekend. So we're on the verge of Holy Week, and starting on Saturday at 6:30, we're having St. John's Passion by Bach, which will sort of set the scene for us as we move into the holiest time of the year. It's a dramatic musical recounting of Christ's Passion that we're really looking forward to.
And you have an orchestra there, is that right?
Indie Baroque Orchestra and our own cathedral choir.
Okay, we're seeing some pictures right here. I mean, how long has the church been around? It's been there for quite a while.
A couple hundred years. The mid 19th century. Me as well. Yeah. We've been here for a while. We're the last historical parish on the circle, and really believe in our presence downtown.
Well, how big is your church? I'm just curious how many people attend it.
A couple hundred families spread across a multicultural congregation of English and Spanish-speaking folks. We take really seriously our radical hospitality and holding services in two languages and bilingual services during Holy Week as well. So.
And what does Holy Week mean to you?
Holy Week is this sort of spiritual pilgrimage where we move through a bunch of sacred rituals to remember the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus. It starts officially this Sunday with Palm Sunday, and then moves through a number of different services throughout the week on Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday, a vigil on Saturday, and then, of course, Easter Day, both in Spanish and in English. It makes real again that dramatic story which is so ancient and familiar to Christians across the world.
Yeah, what makes your church so unique?
I think it's partly our emphasis on the beauty of holiness in music and our music program, and also our multiculturalness. We take seriously being a place of welcome for all people, and we are fully affirming and inclusive, which means that you'll also see women serving at our altar and many members of the LGBTQ plus community in our congregation.
So when you have the services in Spanish, do you do that service yourself?
Absolutely, yeah.
So you can do it English and Spanish.
See?
Very good. That is really great. And, of course, for more information here, you can go to lifestylelive.tv. We'll have all the information. Anything else you want to add about the church or services coming up?
No, Holy Week is the most dramatic, moving time of the year, so I would encourage anyone, if you're interested, to come and be with us as we move through this sacred season.
All right, I got to ask you one more question. I'll pitch it to George here. Usually in churches, Easter Sunday and Christmas is packed out. Are you guys going to be packed out?
I hope so. I think so, yeah.
Probably the Sunday, too, Palm Sunday as well.
I think so. Some of the busiest times of the year. It's always exciting.
All right, Reverend, we appreciate that. I'm Randy Ollis. Thanks for joining me in the Finding Faith podcast. Join me again next time as I share more stories of people who are guided by their faith. If this podcast has touched you, I hope you'll share it with a friend. If you have a story you want to share, go to lifestylelive.tv and click on the contact button.
This is Finding Faith with Randy Ollis. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast, and be sure to check out other great podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network online at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.